You are in it. It just, since it's right there, it's just right there.
Oh.
All right. Today, guys, we are going to learn about culture. Culture is made up of a lot of things. Are the strobe lights bothering anybody? Okay, I just want to make sure. Probably asked that. Okay. Culture is what's around us, what makes us up. Okay, so you had like the foods people eat, the different societies. If you had different groups together, what foods do they eat? Is their culture. When my family gets together, it is a huge pasta dinner. Most Italians, you associate that with that. It's part of our culture. The holidays are part of culture. Coming up soon will be Cinco de Mayo. That is a huge part of the Mexican culture. It is when they became independent, they won a war or something like that. And everybody, it's on May 5th. Everybody celebrates it. Something might be happening here too. So it is their language makes up their culture. The way they dress. The way their homes might be. You come into an Italian house, you're smelling garlic. We dress in a lot of black. You ever notice? Yeah. The Mexican culture, they always have bright colors.
Green.
There's certain kind of music. You have, what else do we have here? And even though our culture right now is a bunch of things, that's the thing about the United States. We're called the melting pot because everybody came and immigrated from different cultures to the United States. So, like, if you did go to Italy, it is mostly the Italian culture. If you go to China, it is mostly the Chinese culture. Here, we have a little bit of everything. Think about just going down the main street out there. You can pass an Italian restaurant. Let's go all the way to Follansbee so you can hit that Italian restaurant. You can hit an Italian restaurant, but you pass a Chinese restaurant. So just think of all the different things that you passed on the way here. The different kinds of stores that you might have passed. What different cultures. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. It could be things like motorcycles. Things like that. I think that is a culture when those gangs, I don't want to say gangs, but a group of people get together and they go on those rides. And you have like 50 motorcycles and they go around and they stop different places and they go on huge tours together. That is a culture of theirs. The way they dress, the way they eat, the way they look, that is something that makes them up. That is what our culture consists of. And then that's what I was talking about earlier, the societies of, that's our society, when it all comes together. So culture would be the different things, the different languages, the different music they listen to. Polish people, you hear polka music. You would hear salsa music for the Mexicans. I'm not too sure what you would say our Italian music is. Would you would consider that? I'm not too sure. Country. You would probably say country music, even though we are a melting pot. I would think that is part of our culture here in